Holy shit, this one's still alive. Alright, calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. Not yet, anyway. Right, I'm gonna ask you plain and simple. What are you doing out here? And what did you come here for? Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I don't believe that. Let's have a quick look through your bags here. You have some strange stuff in there. I'm not going to question why anyone carries a bag full of tinfoil, but each to their own. Right. So, you look a little lost, to say the least. That's some nasty looking wounds you got on your head there, sonny. Ain't no man can inflict that kind of damage. You must have run into something extra. Go on then. Tell me. What did this to you? Okay. Interesting story. I'll buy it for now. Who am I? Well, why don't we get to that a little bit later? For now, I think I might as well fix you up a little bit, then we can talk. Don't even think about trying to run either. I could just as easily take out your legs while you're trying to escape. Here we are. Right. I'm going to use this handy little tool to stitch you up. Or bolt up, more like. You've got one hell of a scratch wound on the side of your head, and that thing's going to bleed out if I don't stitch that thing up. So, hold still. I'm doing you a favour here. That should about do it. Let me just tighten up these wounds right there. And one more just for good measure. Right, that's the stitches tightened up. You shouldn't bleed out anymore. Just to make sure the thing doesn't get infected. There we go. Now hopefully you'll think twice before coming to these parts again. Albeit it must have taken something pretty nasty to do that kind of damage. So why don't you fess up now and tell me what did it, huh? I'm not going to believe the whole dudes with knives thing. Alright then. That sounds more plausible. I don't think you're crazy. It's my job to hunt shit like that. Why do you think I'm walking around in the middle of the night so heavily armed, eh? Right. This conversation's gonna go one of two ways. You either do everything I tell you to the exact point, the exact needle tip to every single word, or I shorten this whole thing and make the paperwork easier on myself and just shoot you. But I'm not mean enough to do that. At least not unless you piss me off. So, that thing that came after you, where did it go? Where was it heading? You're gonna have to be more specific than that, Sammy Jim. Alright, now that sounds better. What was I doing out here? Well, same reason you were, I guess. So I wasn't running away from the monsters, I was running after them. You want to know what I do, huh? Who I work for? What I work for? I'm probably going to get into some real trouble for this. I hope you're worth it. Right. Now I can't actually tell you who I work for or what we do. I just want secrecy by matters you cannot comprehend. But I can tell you, if you want to find out, you can come with me. You can come with me and I will tell you everything. But it's going to mean you're going to leave everything you have here behind, alright? I understand that's not going to be easy for most people, but you have a choice. It's either that or I tie up loose ends and shoot you right now. Which, as I said, would be the far, far easier option for me. So, what do you say? Want to come fight monsters? Want to save your own life? I was hoping you'd say that. Right. So you're going to come with me. I might as well tell you a little bit. I'm going to get in so much trouble for this. We're the cleanup crew, basically. You know all that stuff you hear about in fairy tales and books and movies and stuff? All those monsters that people dream up. Some of them aren't exactly as make-believe as we'd all like them to be. You know? You want a list, do you? Let me think. Werewolves are one of them. Those hairy buggers. Seen way too many of them lately. Oh, vampires, they're a big one. No, they are a real big one. They're a very interesting one, actually, now you say it. Those guys have always had my interest. They're not all the same as you would think they were. Some of them have different characteristics. They act differently. They speak differently. It's really rather strange. I mean, if you want my opinion, I think they've got a secret underground society going on around here. They're everywhere. We've got our technologies and ways of detecting them, but sometimes even then they manage to slip through. All this magic and crap makes no sense to me. This is a world of science and technology, through my eyes at least. Either way, I could ramble on about them all day. I'll tell you, there's this especially interesting one I've been watching for quite a long time now. Oh really? You're interested, huh? Well, I'm sure you'll find out more about her later. But all I know is that... Wait... Come to think of it, you look a bit familiar. I pulled your ass out of the fire a few days ago, I'm sure of it. Or was it just another guy with a bag full of tinfoil? Yeah, who knows? Either way, that's the job description. We hunt things that shouldn't see the light of day. And study them, of course. Find out what they know. Find out how they work, their biology and all that. Collected myself quite an interesting specimen the other day. So, interested? Good. I think you'll fit in well. You seem to have that look about you. Just don't expect to be running around with 2 crossbows with a fancy hat piercing vampires through the heart, yeah? We don't do that around here. We have more sophisticated means. More modern means. Wooden stake, bullet. Yeah, bullet's always going to win. So, I suppose I could take you to the base now. But it's going to involve me having to knock you out. You got any last questions before we go? Alright. Numbers, huh? There's not many of us. Not many at all. An estimate? I'm going to say about 200. But our work is good. We keep the public safe from things they don't even know about. As long as the government don't get involved, things tend to be pretty clean. Right. With that being all, I think we're done here. You'll wake up in about 2 or 3 hours, depending on how hard I hit you. You'll be in a single room, dark room, and there'll be a man in there. You'll address him as Captain. Understand? Alright. I think you'll make a fine addition. And hell, if you want to chicken out, maybe he'll feel more merciful. Anyway. Night, night, sunshine.